Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about The Ultimate Sales Machines. The Ultimate Sales Machine. This is a book that I came across a couple of weeks ago, and I picked it up and I looked into some of the lessons that it offers regarding sales and how to land more deals, close more clients, how to do some sort of prospecting. So it's interesting. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. The number one lesson in this book is time management and focus. And I feel like this is such a huge thing for people in this day and age right now. People have the shortest attention spans and they have poor time management abilities. And if you can do those two things, if you could manage your time, organize it, and if you could focus really well, I feel like you're ahead of like 100% of the people, because most people, like, look at the stats on TikTok and Instagram. Most people are sucked into their phones. So if you can actually manage to manage your time and focus, I feel like you're going to be unstoppable because it's just what it is. That discipline is it's a commodity now. So if you can work on this, then this alone it's gonna stand you out. So time management and focus whenever you're doing something. And I wouldn't say this applies to just sales, anything that's worth your while. If you can manage your time around it and you can focus, you will achieve that particular goal. Number two, build a consistent follow-up system. Right? So following up, apparently, according to research, following up with your customers or your clients, your potential leads, it could be really beneficial. Like, some people convert after a couple of messages back and forth to them, maybe a couple of calls. Some people would convert, it would take them slightly longer to actually convert. But this works. Now, I mean, in this book, it kind of gives you the idea to reach out at least 7 times with each prospect. But, like, for example, for me, I don't quite do that. So I'm not going to say, like, yeah, it works or anything. I haven't been doing that, to be honest with you. I call somebody, I text them, then I call them. So I'll have an automation in place for texting. I'll have like maybe 100 texts that go out. I'll give those people a call. So I'm touching them on 2 points. But what I've noticed is that the reason why I think this could be like an older piece of advice, like it's 7 is a little much. I would say maybe 3 times. But my idea is if you, for example, you're starting out, you have $0 and you're just grinding day in and day out. I feel like at this stage, you don't need to do this. You just need to get clients, right? So the more, the merrier, the better. That's the way I see it. So that's why. But I mean, this might be actually something that I should start doing, especially now. So yeah, number 3, education. Now, I feel like a lot of the learning sometimes stops, but there are so many data sets that exist out there that have like hidden answers within them about like certain methods of outreach, right? So I feel like you should always be looking into those metrics. Like, you don't, for example, let's say in your emails, one of your subject lines, it's a very salesy subject line and it doesn't work, right? I think it's a lot better for you to take 2-3 hours and dive into how to write a proper subject line than to come up with than to write a wrong subject line and then wait and see what happens and waste your money, right? So I think that it's better to go ahead and get educated on something rather than, just giving it a shot and it not working out later. But you could have cut that so much more. So that's another thing I think we should do is keep learning and learn about your product as well, by the way. So one of the things that I had a huge problem with was I didn't really quite know what I was selling. I knew it was software. I just wasn't sure what the functionality of it was. I knew about the technical value of it. Like, yeah, I read, oh, you could do this with this. So yeah, that's all I knew, but I didn't know how to draw those dots. Like, I see the value, sure, but I didn't know how to draw that image into the businesses, the clients' heads, right? So that's something that we should go for as well. Identify and pursue your 100 dream prospects. Now, dream prospects, these are the best. I had spoken to somebody a couple of weeks ago, and he was so nice that in my head I was like, if I could only have 1,000 more clients like this, but yeah, and I guess these are not hard to find. You just got to keep making the calls, right? A good person willing to pay you, sees the value, doesn't hang up on your face. Anyways, guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave in the comments down below what you'd like to see me improve on, and we'll talk later. Bye-bye.